Ladies and gentlemen, life is astonishingly short. It moves quickly, slipping through our fingers like grains of sand. Yet so many of us waste precious time chasing approval, worrying about what others think, or engaging in trivialities that do nothing but drain our energy. Today, I want to tell you something simple but vital: focus on yourself. I've lived a long life, and one thing I've learned is this: your time is your most valuable asset. Not money, not fame, not even relationships that do not uplift or inspire you. It's your time, your moments that matter. So why then do we squander it? Why do we scroll mindlessly, seek validation from strangers, or live according to the expectations of others? Why do we let fear, doubt, and distraction steer our ship when we hold the wheel in our hands? When I was young, I worried about everything: whether I'd be successful, whether I'd make people proud. But there came a moment, a defining moment, when I realized something transformative. The only person you need to impress is yourself. Focus on what ignites your soul. Learn to say no to things that don't serve you. Stop giving your time and energy to people who don't value you. It's not selfish, it's self-preservation. You cannot pour from an empty cup. Do you know what happens when you stop wasting your time? You begin to flourish. Your dreams, the ones buried under the noise and chaos, start to take shape. You become sharper, clearer, and more attuned to the possibilities around you. You reclaim your power. Look in the mirror. That person staring back at you? That's your responsibility. Not the opinions of others, not the drama or distractions. They are fleeting. But you, your essence, your journey that is eternal. So I urge you, stop wasting your time. Focus on yourself, not because you're selfish, but because you're worth it. And as you do, you'll discover something extraordinary. When you honor your time, you honor your life. Life is fleeting, and every moment we have is irreplaceable. Unlike money, which can be earned, or material possessions which can be replaced, time is a one-way journey. Once a second passes, it is gone forever. This makes time the most precious currency of your life. We often hear people say, "I'll do it tomorrow," or "I'll make time for it later," as if we have an infinite reserve of days. But how many tomorrows do we really have? None of us knows. This uncertainty should not scare us, it should inspire us. It should compel us to make every moment count. Think about how much time is wasted on things that don't truly matter. Hours spent scrolling through social media, dwelling on past mistakes, or trying to impress people whose opinions don't align with our values. Imagine if that time were redirected toward growth, toward love, toward creating something meaningful. You cannot borrow, buy, or bargain for more time, but you can decide how to use the time you've been given. Each day is a gift, a blank canvas on which you can paint the masterpiece of your life. Value your time as you would a treasure. Spend it wisely, not on fleeting distractions or trivial concerns, but on pursuits that bring you joy, fulfillment, and purpose. When you honor your time, you are not just enriching your days, you are enriching your entire existence. Seeking validation from others is a subtle trap that many of us fall into. It begins innocently, perhaps with a desire to make someone proud or to feel accepted. But over time, this need for external approval can become a consuming habit, shaping our decisions, actions, and even our identity. The problem is, chasing approval is like chasing shadows. It's an endless pursuit with no true fulfillment. What people think of you is fleeting, often influenced by their own biases, insecurities, and perspectives, none of which have anything to do with your worth. Yet so many of us let these external judgments dictate how we live our lives. This relentless pursuit drains your energy, leaving less for the things that truly matter: your passions, your growth, and your unique contributions to the world. The mental and emotional toll can be heavy: overthinking every action, second-guessing yourself, and constantly altering your path to fit someone else's expectations. Moreover, seeking approval creates a dependency that diminishes your personal power. Instead of standing firm in your values and desires, you become a reflection of what you think others want to see. This not only dilutes your authenticity, but also distances you from the inner clarity needed to pursue your purpose. You are the captain of your ship, the master of your journey. Life places the wheel firmly in your hands, giving you the power to choose your direction. Yet so often, fear, doubt, and distractions creep in, steering us away from the course we truly desire. Fear whispers. What if you fail? Doubt questions. Are you good enough? And distractions, whether in the form of endless obligations, fleeting trends, or the noise of others' opinions, vie for your attention, pulling you away from your purpose. These forces are powerful, but they only have the power you allow them to have. Taking control of your life begins with recognizing that these influences are not insurmountable. Fear may knock, but it doesn't have to dictate your decisions. Doubt may arise, but it can be countered with belief in your ability to grow and learn. Distractions may be persistent, but they can be managed through focus and intentionality. Each day you face choices that shape your path. Will you allow external pressures to decide for you, or will you steer toward your goals with determination? Taking control doesn't mean you won't encounter storms, it means you'll navigate through them, trusting your ability to adjust the sails and stay on course. Your life is not a spectator sport. It is an active, dynamic process where every moment is an opportunity to align your actions with your values, dreams, and aspirations. To take control is to claim responsibility not for everything that happens to you, but for how you respond, grow, and move forward. In a world that constantly demands us to meet its ever-changing standards, it's easy to lose sight of the one person whose approval truly matters: yourself. While society encourages us to seek accolades, admiration, and validation from others, the most profound and lasting sense of accomplishment comes from knowing you've lived in alignment with your own values and aspirations. When you strive to impress yourself, you shift the focus inward. You stop measuring your worth by external benchmarks, titles, applause, or the number of likes on a post, and begin measuring it by the effort, integrity, and heart you bring to everything you do. It's about asking yourself, did I give my best today? Did I honor my goals? Am I proud of how I handled challenges? Impressing yourself doesn't mean settling for mediocrity or being complacent. Quite the opposite, it means setting standards for yourself that inspire growth and self-respect. It's about doing the things that scare you, not to prove something to others, but to prove to yourself that you're capable. It's about committing to your dreams even when no one else is watching or cheering you on. The beauty of focusing on your own approval is that it liberates you from the exhausting pursuit of external validation. It allows you to embrace your individuality, to chart your path based on what truly fulfills you, not what society dictates. The more you impress yourself, the less you'll need the approval of others, because you'll already have something infinitely more valuable: self-respect and inner peace. Life is too short to spend it on pursuits that leave you feeling empty or drained. Deep within each of us, there is a spark, an inner calling that seeks to be expressed. This spark is the passion that, when nurtured, brings life to our days and fills us with purpose. But far too often we get caught up in doing what's expected, what's comfortable, or what appears to be practical. We end up sidelining the very things that set our souls on fire. Prioritizing what ignites your soul means choosing to follow that spark, no matter how unconventional or uncertain the path may seem. It means listening to the quiet whispers within that pull you toward creativity, growth, exploration, or service. When you honor these callings, you feel more alive, more present, and more connected to your true self. Often these passions are tied to things that bring us joy without an external reward or recognition. It could be writing, painting, teaching, helping others, traveling, or something entirely personal. These pursuits may not always be practical or lucrative, but they are fulfilling in ways that go beyond material success. By focusing on what lights you up, you not only reconnect with your essence, but you also allow yourself to be fully alive in the process. These are the things that feed your soul, and in turn, they nourish your creativity, clarity, and well-being. When you give space to these pursuits, you enrich your life in a way that nothing else can. The world often encourages us to prioritize achievement, status, or wealth. But when we prioritize our soul's true desires, we begin to experience a profound sense of fulfillment that no external measure can offer. Your passions are not just hobbies, they are the threads that weave meaning into your existence. So stop waiting for permission and make time for what ignites your soul. When you do, everything else will fall into place. In a world full of demands, expectations, and distractions, one of the most powerful things you can do for yourself is to learn the art of saying no. It's not just about turning down invitations or requests. It's about setting boundaries that protect your time, energy, and focus from being drained by people and activities that don't serve your growth or well-being. Saying no isn't about being selfish or inconsiderate. It's an act of self-preservation. When you say yes to everything, you scatter your energy in countless directions, often leaving little for the things that truly matter to you. By saying no, you're affirming your commitment to what aligns with your values, goals, and passions. Boundaries are not walls, they are safeguards that preserve your ability to be present and engaged in what truly deserves your attention. Whether it's a friend who constantly asks for favors without reciprocating, a project that doesn't align with your long-term goals, or an obligation that drains your spirit, each no is a conscious decision to reclaim your time and focus. At first, learning to say no can feel uncomfortable, especially if you're used to people pleasing or fear disappointing others. But remember, when you say no to something that doesn't serve you, you're actually saying yes to something more important, your own growth, peace, and purpose. Each no creates space for you to say yes to what aligns with your vision and brings you fulfillment. Saying no also means recognizing your limits and understanding that you can't pour from an empty cup. You can't give your best to others if you don't first prioritize your own well-being. Saying no allows you to conserve your energy for the things and people that truly inspire and uplift you, rather than squandering it on obligations that weigh you down. In time, as you practice saying no, you'll find that your life becomes clearer, more intentional, and more aligned with your true purpose. And when you honor your boundaries, you'll discover a newfound respect for yourself and your time, a respect that will naturally inspire others to do the same. In a world that often glorifies self-sacrifice, it can be difficult to recognize the importance of self-preservation. We're taught to give to our families, our friends, our communities, and sometimes in the process we forget that we too need care, attention, and nourishment. Taking care of yourself is not a luxury or an indulgence, it is a necessity. Self-preservation is about understanding that your physical, emotional, and mental well-being are the foundation upon which all your achievements and contributions are built. If you're constantly running on empty, trying to meet the demands of others without considering your own needs, you'll eventually burn out. The energy you have to give will be depleted, and you'll find yourself unable to show up as the best version of yourself. It's crucial to recognize that you can't pour from an empty cup. When you make self-care a priority, you're not being selfish, you're being responsible. By preserving your energy, time, and resources, you ensure that you can achieve your goals, pursue your passions, and contribute to others in ways that are meaningful and sustainable. Self-preservation doesn't just mean resting or taking time for relaxation. It involves setting boundaries, saying no when needed, and making choices that prioritize your mental and emotional health. It's about recognizing your worth and understanding that you cannot serve others or make a meaningful impact if you're not taking care of yourself first. By honoring your own needs, you become more equipped to handle challenges, embrace opportunities, and extend your support to others in a way that is both fulfilling and balanced. You become a stronger, more resilient individual, able to offer your gifts and talents to the world with vitality and purpose. When you take time to nurture yourself, you allow your inner light to shine brighter. You strengthen the foundation upon which your life's work rests, making you more capable of achieving your dreams and making a lasting positive impact. Self-preservation ensures that you have the energy, clarity, and drive to pursue your purpose, and that in turn allows you to contribute in the most meaningful way possible. Throughout life, many of us carry dreams that were once vivid and full of promise, but over time they become buried under the weight of responsibilities, distractions, and doubts. These dreams are not lost, they are simply hidden beneath layers of noise, fear, and daily obligations. But deep within you, they are still alive, waiting to be reclaimed. The first step in reclaiming your dreams is eliminating the distractions that keep you from focusing on what truly matters. We live in a world that is constantly pulling our attention in different directions: social media, work demands, societal expectations, and the never-ending list of shoulds can drown out the quiet voice of our own aspirations. These distractions keep us from listening to our hearts and tuning in to the desires that once set us on fire. When you take a step back from the external noise and create space for introspection, your dreams can resurface. By setting boundaries, saying no to things that drain your energy, and prioritizing what truly matters, you give yourself the time and clarity needed to rediscover what you're passionate about. Reclaiming your dreams also means overcoming the self-doubt that has crept in over time. It's easy to think that it's too late, that you missed your chance, or that your dreams are unrealistic. But remember, dreams are not bound by time, they evolve, grow, and shift with you. The dream you had as a child may look different today, but it's still part of you. Embrace it, shape it, and make it your own. When you start taking action on your dreams, however small, you begin to build momentum. The more you invest in them, the more tangible they become. Even if it's just a tiny step forward, each one brings you closer to the life you envision. This journey of reclaiming your dreams is a process of self-discovery, courage, and perseverance. It's about believing in the possibility of your own potential, even when the world around you may not fully understand or support it. Reclaiming your dreams is not just about achieving goals, it's about rediscovering your purpose and reconnecting with the core of who you are. When you make the decision to honor your dreams, you give yourself the freedom to live authentically, to create a life that aligns with your values, and to experience the fulfillment that comes with following your true path. In a world that constantly bombards us with external pressures and opinions, it can be easy to forget the profound power that lies within us. We are conditioned to seek validation from others, to measure our worth against the standards set by society, and to define our success through the lens of what others think. But true strength doesn't come from the external, it comes from within. Your essence, the core of who you are, is eternal. It is the unique combination of your thoughts, beliefs, and experiences that shape your perspective and your path. This essence cannot be diminished or altered by the opinions of others, nor can it be shaken by fleeting distractions that temporarily divert your attention. It is constant, unchanging, and uniquely yours. When you look inward for strength, you tap into an infinite well of resilience and power. Your inner strength is grounded in your values, your experiences, and your ability to trust yourself. It's about recognizing that you have the tools to navigate life's challenges, regardless of what is happening around you. The world may change, people may come and go, and circumstances may shift, but the strength within you remains a steady anchor. We often underestimate the power of self-trust. It's easy to doubt ourselves, to second-guess our choices, and to seek reassurance from the outside. But when you truly believe in your own wisdom and your ability to handle whatever comes your way, you unlock a strength that is unmatched. This strength allows you to face adversity with grace, to remain steady in the face of uncertainty, and to pursue your goals with unwavering commitment. Looking inward also means recognizing that your journey is yours alone. While the paths of others may seem appealing or successful, they are not your path. Your journey is a reflection of your own desires, dreams, and lessons. It may not look like anyone else's, and that's perfectly okay. In fact, it is through embracing your unique journey that you find the true strength to push forward, despite any outside noise. When you stop seeking validation from others and instead draw strength from within, you begin to experience a deep sense of peace. You stop comparing yourself to others and start celebrating the progress you've made, the wisdom you've gained, and the courage it takes to continue your journey. Your essence is more powerful than any external influence. It is the foundation upon which your success, happiness, and fulfillment are built. In the end, looking inward is a reminder that you have always had everything you need to thrive. Your strength, your wisdom, your creativity, they've always been within you, waiting for you to trust them. When you turn inward, you tap into this boundless power, and that is where true transformation begins.